I'm Racers Marshall Pruitt. This is Firestone's Cara Krstolic, but also IndyCars, because really she and her team make IndyCars on track possible, super fast. And with the super brainiac here, there's nothing you love more than solving serious puzzles. You sure as heck have one. You and your amazing team here, Road America. What did they do from last year? Just completely redo the track surface. 4 or 5, who knows how many seconds faster. It's not like you've been able to do a ton of testing here to learn everything, to concoct the perfect tire from on-track knowledge. Tell us how, though, you and your team have created primaries and alternates to match this new surface.
We at Firestone love a challenge, and this was definitely a challenge. And one of the big parts of the challenge was the timing. The track paving was complete in April, and we weren't able to get on the track until May 4th. So here we are, it's June, and we have to go from May 4th, getting a tire test in, to understanding the results of the tire test, and actually getting from there to what we're actually going to be able to build them in time to actually have them here at the racetrack. So cramming that huge development timeline in, and I was just talking to a bunch of engineers in Akron about development timelines, how quickly we can get things done, was an amazing feat. So we come to the test with the compounds prepared, the closest that we think that they're going to be based on our history. So we learned in our history from what we learned at Watkins Glen when they did the repave. That was drastically faster, and it changed the construction, it changed the compound there. So we took some of our learnings from there as well as some of our other learnings that we had over the years. And we brought a couple of compounds. We brought even something as durable as a Texas left side, because if the track was fast enough, we might have needed something that for blister resistance, heat resistance, and all of that. So we had a really good test. We tried to make sure we get the same engine speeds and boost, but when the teams came back here a couple of days ago, they're about 3 seconds faster than at the tire test here. So not only do we do that, but we have to get all the tires then built and made. So our amazing team back at Akron, they were working Saturdays, Sundays, overtime, everything they could do to be able to get from the results of our tire test out here to Road America for the race. So an amazing feat. We're making tires as quick as a week ago. So the team were busting their tails in order to get us the nice, durable, safe, consistent tires that we expect here at Road America.
Wanted to stick with that for just a second. So you obviously are the point person for everything that happens here from Firestone Racing and IndyCar standpoint. The men and women behind, not just doing the tire mounting, but again, whether it's scientists, whether it's folks actually making the tire, there's this whole production team behind you that had to say, oh, so you want us to do miracles again, do you? Just tell us about that, because truly the process behind creating all of this, phenomenal.
So you're absolutely right, and I feel like you're channeling Tony, my production manager, because Tony said, what type of timeline do we have to have? And the men and women that are building, they're curing, they're mixing, they're getting all the components ready and tires tested and everything we need to do to get the tires on the track. It's just been an amazing feat from all the team and the engineering team. So you see the engineering team at the racetrack, you don't see the production team, but they're very much a part of what we do. Engineering team, in order to get these specifications down, design reviews, we have to go through all of our same process and quality gates in order to be able to meet this timing. So it's been pretty incredible.
Let's close on this, Cara. So you've done all this crazy work, you've produced these amazing tires, but you don't do this in isolation. You and your staff here speak with and meet with the race engineers of the various teams, feed them information to help them in their simulation programs to get ready. Tell me about connecting all of this amazing effort you've done for this new track surface and these tires, and then arming the IndyCar teams with information to make them better.
Yeah, certainly. When we look at new tire compounds, and these are compounds that are similar to tires that we've run before, and we did that intentionally so we could tell teams that, hey, this is really similar to the 2019 tire. So we can give them an alternate that's very similar to something we've run in Watkins Glen in the past. We look at those things, we do compound indices to let people know what kind of temperature rise that we're going to see, what kind of grip differences we're going to see. This is a pretty outside the box compound development for this particular Road America tire because we're so fast. It's something that we've used before, but it's something that's not quite as similar as what we have. So it's actually going to have a touch more grip, and it's going to have better compound durability, because We're going to see those highly loaded speeds. The track is so smooth, and if you looked at the color of the track out there, it is a dark, dark surface, which means it's going to retain heat. We need to be able to shed heat from the tires.
Cara Krstolic, always making us smarter. And for a dummy like me, she's just an absolute blessing.